Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm just going to give it another minute and wait for a few more people to join and then we'll get going. If you won't mind keeping your microphones muted and using the chat to ask questions, with so many of us, that's probably the best way to go. Well, thanks very much. Right, well, I'll make a start, and as people join in, they can catch up. So, thanks very much for joining us today. My name's Sam Relton. I'm a researcher at the University of Leeds, and I'll be chairing the discussions today. I'm just going to give a quick introduction and then get on to the main event. So we're not, you're not here to listen to me. But first of all, could I just ask that people please keep themselves muted throughout, and if you want to ask questions, use the chat. With so many people here, that's really the only way we can make this work, I think. So I'm just going to give a quick intro on what the incubators are here to do, and then we'll move on to the main event. So the reason behind the NIHR incubators is to really help address the research capacity needs that are identified by the NIHR. And it's split into groups called incubators, and each one works on a certain section of that problem. So there's a methodology incubator here, which is split into various components like trialists and other statisticians and qualitative researchers, etc. And there are other incubators too for other areas of research need. And the real goal is to build up communities to work on the issues that we identify and improve research throughout the NHS. So in particular, we're part of the methodology incubator, which is people who develop and apply procedures, tools and techniques to gather, access and analyse health data, essentially. And you can see all the different groups at the bottom here, which are represented by the various incubators, from behavioural science down to statistics and trial management, etc., the whole spectrum of health research. The incubator is aiming to, as I say, increase research capacity and also engage with the rest of the NIHR and other stakeholders. We're also interested in things like career development pathways, which is an issue for some of us who are statisticians, for instance, how to retain staff, and also looking at emerging applications and emerging methodologies like we're talking about today. There's also a role in increasing opportunities, which is really attracting research funding and how you can improve your odds in that venture also. So here are the current different work streams we have underneath the methodology incubator and the leads. I'll put some slides up later about how you can join these if you're interested in getting involved, but there's a wide range of things we can talk about here. So without any further ado, let's move on to the main event. So here's the schedule for today. We've got 3 talks, each in a kind of 15+5 format. I'll let the speakers introduce themselves more thoroughly, but we've got Ellis Guthrie, who's a psychiatrist from Leeds, David Hogg, who's a professor of computer science from Leeds as well, and also Laura Bonnet, who's a statistician from Liverpool. And after that, we're going to have a panel discussion with the 3 speakers on a range of topics that we've given beforehand. And you can feel free to join in that discussion as well using the chat. So without any further ado, I'll hand over to Els, and please take it